We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Back to throw. It's Beck. He's got it on a crossing route. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Going for his running back. The sure hands. It's Green. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking for some space. It's Green. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Ball handed off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. He hands it to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And the Tar Heels will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To dart to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Becht. Running back grabs it on a screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the first quarter. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period.
North Carolina, 0.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run the option. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback keeps the football. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
But you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, UNC. A great catch and run for 6.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Extra point makes the lead 4.
That makes the score North Carolina 7,
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it from the gun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Breaking free at midfield. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Takes the handoff. It's Green. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. To the air, it's Beck. Catch made in space. Look out. It'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The PAT puts him up 3. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
It's out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. The ball is picked off. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it, no problem. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Gets off a squib kick and he fielded by one of the up men. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the quarterback keeps it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Dampier. Looking to scramble. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. We'll try to run it with the option. And the Tar Heels churn out another 1st down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Breaks an open space. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to run for the 1st down. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
They're going to run it here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
trying to find room. It's Edwards. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll stop him after a short game. Third down and 3, trying to make it 3 consecutive third down conversions. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
And it's good right down the middle. That puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
Looking for a late deep throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on 1st down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now at 3rd down and long on their side of the 50.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Their last chance here. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Boys, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And the Tar Heels expect to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. And the back gets the football. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Moves out of the pocket. Can't get it away. That defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Tar Heels bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Becht. This time it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.